Outside Ingram. Wing shot on the way. Yep, that one's good.
Well, Ingram has great scoring instincts. He knows how to find shots and capitalize on them.
Dinwiddie on the attack. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. And Doncic finishes inside.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
McCollum's shot is off.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Williamson. Out to McCollum. Can they get it? McCollum with another miss. Here's Dallas now. It's a three-point game. Here's Dinwiddie. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Doncic with it. McCollum covering. Pass to Doncic. Second chance shot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Now, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful. We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside Ingram. It's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Powell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
I think this is where Powell is really trying to improve, right? Sacrificing his body, taking it right to the defense.
And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
B.A., his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
First personal foul. First team.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The Pelicans making a switch here. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Ingram. Over Finney-Smith. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Ingram with the block. And here's Jones. Now here's Ingram. Ingram double team. Back to Jones. Shot to end the cold streak. Out to McCollum. From deep. Fires in the triple.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. From deep. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Over Valanciunas. Dallas, no good that time either. Ingram with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Hayes misses. The Mavericks leading. To the left side wing. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
McCollum outside. From deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. Pass to Jones. Back to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Ingram outside. And the Pelicans get it back. Hayes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Larry Nance Jr. Jose Alvarado.
Outside for Ingram. And stolen by Hardaway.
Jackson Holmes. First personal foul. 14 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. One shot.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Wood with the screen. Here's Doncic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Lets it fly. And that one's good. Ingram.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doncic outside. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Here's Wood. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here's Ingram from the arc.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And the basket by Wood.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
On defense, the Mavericks. They lead by 14. Pass to Nance. Woods over to help. Clock at 6. Here's Alvarado. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Wood. It's stolen. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Hayes. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from McGee. Here's Walker. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
With the drive, some solid defense from Hayes. It'll count. And that's not going to go. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Mavericks ahead, up by 16. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Making a switch here. And here is McGee. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Green for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Out left to the wing. Here's Williamson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
So dangerous inside. Williamson has a great feel for how to capitalize from there. And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Ball stolen. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Williamson, driving inside. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Love how decisive Williamson is. When he sees a lane to the basket, he seizes it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Here's Alvarado. Nance. And a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, if you let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Alvarado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Alvarado. No good on the triple. And so it's Dallas with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
No good on that one. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 9.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-6 run. From the arc. Daniels misses. The Mavericks leading. Dinwiddie with it. Nance covering. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Williams grabs the board. On offense here are the Pelicans. Daniels, that one's true.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Doncic outside. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
And here's Ingram from the arc. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one's good. He's got 12. Right. It almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, BA, they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Hardaway. It's tipped. There's McCollum with the 3. Called in by McGee.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 6. Here's Murphy to the inside. Here's Valanciunas.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
The Pelicans trail. .143 left in the half. McCollum outside. Got a hand on it. Dinwiddie left side. Kept alive. Hardaway on the wing. The 3 is up. Pelicans cleared away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. .55 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Dinwiddie. And there's the rejection.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shot's good by McCollum.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. No good on the 3. And so it's Dallas with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside for Ingram. Takes the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Doncic outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close. Mavericks ahead, up by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. He can't get it to go. Left side Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Offensive board. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got his first basket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now Doncic. 18 points for him. Missed inside.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Ingram. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Dinwiddie, no good. Pass to Hayes. Hayes with a screen. Here's Graham. Going inside. And it's good for two.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The Mavericks leading. To the paint. Here's Wood. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's New Orleans now. Outside Ingram. This for the tie.
Luka Doncic. 4 personal fouls. 13 fouls.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingram. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. That one on Doncic. Here's Bullock. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Graham with it. Now Doncic defending. Graham misses. Doncic outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. That puts him in the lead. Graham's got 6.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Pelicans pull it in. Ingram with the ball. 13 points in the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. So both teams changing it up here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
to halt the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season. Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
That one doesn't drop. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Murphy. He's got 5. Pass to Daniels. From behind the arc. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 7. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Hardaway Jr.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Now here's Hardaway. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To stop the drought. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa!
Pass to Daniels. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Here's Murphy. Here's Alvarado to the right side. Takes a 3. Murphy's shot is good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Nance outside. Back to Williamson. Pass to Murphy. Williamson outside. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Daniels. Top of the key jumper, no good.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Assistant, Jose.
You know, Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
To the middle. Pass to Alvarado. 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. On the take. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Right wing. Pass to Daniels. The shake. And that one off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 9 points. 56 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Outside Walker.
New Orleans. CJ McCollum. Third personal foul. 15 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kemba Walker.
That free throw misses.
2 shots.
To me, what's special about Kemba Walker is we know the basketball skill. This guy's a devastating scorer, great pick-and-roll player, but as importantly, he is a tremendous teammate.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Pass to Ingram. Here's Murphy. He's got 11. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. 13 points in the game.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. 16 seconds left in the third. And here's McCollum. 9 points in the game. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, Kemba Walker in the grill of his man right now. How about the quickness to contest and put pressure on? Nicely done.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's McCollum. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on JaVale McGee.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
And here's Ingram outside. Out to McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Back to McCollum. And here's Ingram. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Now Walker. Pass to Green. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Here's New Orleans now. Now here's Ingram. The three. Again, the miss by Ingram.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Murphy. From outside the arc. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 16. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New Orleans.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end. The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's McCollum. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Jumps up, and the shot's good.
That's a one-man show all the way. Great defense, and then coast to coast for the finish.
Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. Called in by McGee.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Back to Bertans. Walker with it. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. The Pelicans pull it in. Pass to Murphy. Right side Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Here's Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Boy, when you talk about Kemba Walker, what comes to mind is a guy who historically can go out and get you buckets despite the diminutive size.
And Walker can still be a valuable part of a team's rotation doors.
Well, anybody who can score it as consistently as Kemba Walker has in his past life is going to be someone who can contribute. This guy can dominate defenses in pick and roll action. If he's got the three-game cooking, providing that balance to that dribble drive game, look out.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 22.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Daniels. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Now here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Larry Nance picks one up.
Second team foul.
That's good from Doncic.
Now at the line for your battle.
So he gets them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's New Orleans now. A 12-point game. Daniels. Three-pointer, no good. Looking to end this cold spell. They get it again. Finney-Smith. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
This is what taking care of your body and strength training will do. Finney-Smith powers through the contact.
Pass to Nance. Cranes the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Puts up a three. Hardaway grabs the board. Doncic on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Nance pulls down the board. Out to the wing. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Doncic with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Graham. Nance outside. Pass to Temple. And stolen by Hardaway. In transition, here they come. Doncic with it. And it's Graham picking him up. Snatched up. Here's McGee. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Daniels. Gets the three to fall.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Pelicans cleared away. At one point, they led by 16. Another shot. And there's the drive. Tipped. Now the Pelicans in transition. And Nance with the slam.
Boy, you have got to get Larry Nance Jr. out of the paint. If not, he's going to dunk all over you.
Blocking foul call on Dyson Daniels. Second personal foul. 14 foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones.
Here's Doncic. He's off on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Pass to Nance. Back to Graham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist goes to...
And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pelicans.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
Here's Jones. Off target from the baseline. 59 seconds left in the final quarter.
Second personal foul. 15
First free throw is good.
At the line for Dallas, Luka
Doncic hits them both. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Graham for three. Hauled in by McGee.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
Pass to Jones. And there's the lob. Here's Temple. The three. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic, no good. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Graham for three.
Devontae Graham.
Drops in the three.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
On the low for my country. They got evil plans in the devil's hands, but I don't pray cause I organize. They got new ways to impose strength, but I teach mine how to mobilize. We don't fight for the money, for the greedy, for the want is our freedom and the right to live on our motherland. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Dinwiddie, left side. And the layup's good off the glass. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Back to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Ingram. Pocket six. Misses the three. Now the Mavericks with it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Now McCollum. Valanciunas inside. And the layup falls.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, and knocking guys around.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That one misses. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Loads it up for Williamson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. It's stolen by Jones. Shot, high post. And the shot is long. And stolen by Williamson. Second chance shot. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Hardaway with the steal. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Now here's Doncic.
The aggressiveness from McCollum there was nice. Not known as a big-time defender, but anticipating where he needed to be, and that affected the shot.
On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Doncic. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ingram with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And another turnover here by New Orleans. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. I'm taking a look at the Pelicans. Lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
And here's McCollum after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Kicks it out to McCollum. And Ingram launches it from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Brandon Ingram.
The game now all time. Ingram's got 6.
Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And again, New Orleans with the triple.
3 points.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Hardaway, no good. New Orleans leading by 3. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And here's McCollum for 3. Doncic with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Out to Hardaway. Good on the 3-point shot. Hardaway has got his second bucket.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency in the three-point line.
They get it back. And McCollum launches it from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Ingram outside. Here's Williamson. Powell pulls it in. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans.
Pelican substitution. Larry Nance Jr.
The Mavericks trailing.
Trey Murphy. Jose Alvarado.
1:14 left to play here in the first. Up top, Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Alvarado. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
New Orleans moving the ball around from 12 feet out. And it's Alvarado missing. The Mavericks leading. .34 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Hardaway. Offensive rebound. From downtown. Headshot off. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's Dallas. They trail by 1. Pass to Bullock. To the wing on the left. Jacks up a 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Here's Alvarado. With 1 on the clock. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Mavericks ahead They lead by a bucket. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Goes up from the top of the key. Jump shot is good.
Now that's a high-percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Doncic. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Mavericks leading by 4. Down low. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Hayes. And the Pelicans with possession here. Three-pointer, Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Dinwiddie. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
A 3 from McCollum. Bertans grabs the board.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Williamson right side. Out to Ingram. Takes a 3. McCollum outside. From the arc. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Dinwiddie with it. Out guarded by Ingram. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Pelicans trail by 3. Jones looking for an opening. Kicks it out to McCollum. It's stolen by Bertans.
Blocking foul, Brandon Ingram. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution. Larry Nance Jr. Trey Murphy.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Bull. Back to Walker. And here's McGee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Nance.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Brad, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Oh, for sure. Since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends, runs the floor and patrols the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it. Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Pass to Bertans. Out to Hardaway. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Pelicans trail. Ingram outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
And he comes up with the deuce. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. To the left side wing. New Orleans moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. He takes it in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
So both teams changing it up here.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Luka Doncic. Second personal foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Devontae Graham.
From deep. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas with the ball. On the wing, Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Graham. Clock is at 3, and it's off the back rim, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway goes in. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Doncic. He's got 13. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. And that's 15 points for Luka Doncic.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot, despite the contact.
It's Hardaway with the drive.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Graham from outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Doncic outside. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Man, so impressive. You see Devontae Graham at 6'1" get up like that.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Graham.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 19 points.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And here's McCollum. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Stolen by McCollum. From deep three-point range. At the elbow, Williamson. It's McCollum on the wing. A second chance effort. 4 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. His three-pointer's off the mark. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Hardaway has got 11.
And what a great dime there from Walker, serving that one up on a platter.
And McCollum launches it from deep. Valanciunas kicks it out to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
Pelicans trail by 6. And here's McCollum for 3. Cans it from downtown. 12 points for him.
Well, McCollum just catching the defense asleep right there. I don't know why you would be. CJ's such a devastating scorer.
Pass to Powell. And it's Daniels with the rebound. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Again, McCollum missing. Mavericks leading by 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
3-pointer, Daniels. And he's good on the 3 ball. Daniels has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Walker. No good again that time. Pass to McCollum. Daniels from outside. And another three for New Orleans.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Walker's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Daniel. Here's Jones. Now Daniels. Back to McCollum. The layup missed. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Woo, Tim Hardaway Jr. up and at it that time.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Daniel. Front past the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's McCollum. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. There's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
No good on the second free throw. You definitely saw New Orleans making calculated moves, Brent, in the draft.
Yeah, there's some perfect fits alongside what healthy Zion Williamson will bring to the court. And so if he's in there making that impact, there's a lot of complementary skill sets on this roster that will elevate them to being much more competitive sooner than you think. Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Hardaway. They get it again. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Pass to Murphy. Back to Graham. And the Pelicans miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Inside. Taken away by Hayes. And now the Pelicans on the break. No good on that one. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks trailing. For the lead. Here's McGee. And he converts the layup. McGee's got 7. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Graham. Now here's Hayes. Ingram outside. Graham in the corner. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Graham's got his second basket.
And Graham and his quickness, that is making the difference for him to get shots off.
Out to the right wing. Back to McGee. Doncic outside. That's tipped. And they get it back. And another shot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kleber, no good. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Doncic. And a missed layup. New Orleans in the lead. Ingram outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. There's the triple. And another three for New Orleans.
Yeah, he likes to work at the top of the key a lot, but when Ingram gets to the corner, he shows you he's capable.
And a beautiful finish by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Ingram outside. Now Graham. It's Murphy outside. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Pelicans lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Doncic. To the right side. And Kleber slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Alvarado. From outside, off the mark. Doncic outside. Driving inside.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
The shape. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
They get it back. Here's McGee. On the wing, Doncic. Another shot. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Pass to Murphy. This one for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And sure, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
In the corner, it's Kleber. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Goes back up. Here's McGee. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Pelicans trailed by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the paint. To end the cold streak. Williamson. Lays it up off the glass.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Doncic outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Kleber. And that one goes long. And the Pelicans with possession here. Back to Ingram. Right wing. Williamson outside. Here's Alvarado. Ingram attacking. McGee with the block. Here's Doncic.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
So he gets them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McCollum. From deep. Out to Ingram. Here's the three. The Pelicans get another chance here. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
That jumper right there, pretty pure from B.I. Sized up the D and just took it.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Second chance shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Here's Wood. Count! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And creating the second chance opportunity there. Wood has a nose for the ball and the length to make the play.
Wood no good on the free throw.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Dinwiddie wide open. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
Well, the defense has to do a better job, but when Brandon Ingram is on the break, those strides, man, he takes up a lot of ground.
And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. In the corner, it's Ingram. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wood. Dallas leading by 4. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Ingram.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Ingram outside. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Dinwiddie outside. Makes it off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
It's good from long range.
Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots. So not just a scorer, solid passer too, about 3 assists for his career.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Pelicans making a change here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Walker isn't the best guy to send to the line. An experienced marksman who isn't rattled by the pressure.
And the dunk by Powell.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Walker. Out to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And Dallas with another.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Back to McCollum. Lets it go with a three. They grab their own miss. Outside Murphy. Here's Valanciunas. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for 2.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Ingram left side. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Murphy can't hit.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And McCollum launches it from deep. No good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with